So, Michael, Saturday up against Siege. Just first off, how nice is it to be back around the place?
Well, I think we feel the same, just same as the lads. It's great to be back. 5 months is a long time off. It's the longest. You never have 5 months off. The pre-season's not that long, so it's all very strange, but great to be back.
And also, Michael, just how important is it for the lads to keep taking over during these last 5 months? Obviously, like you said, it's been a long time. Just how important is it to keep their fitness up?
Well, they have been. They've looked after themselves. Obviously, Angelos has given them a fitness programme, and they've been working at that, and they've been doing an awful lot of running and road running. So this is completely different. Coming back to football, actually using the football changes the direction. It's completely different types of fitness. But I think we're in quite a good place.
Kev, obviously quite a lot of transfer activity since you last spoke to us. Obviously, Kevin Scott departing, however Jack Lambert comes in. Just how pleased are you to acquire Jack, and what type of player are you expecting?
I've known Jack since he was a youngster at Middlesbrough. I actually put him into the academy down there, and known Jack, like I had said, since he was a kid. I know what qualities he'll bring. Quite similar to Kedwin in some ways, but different than others, obviously. Different, you know. He likes playing left-hand side or right-hand side, coming from wide areas and stuff. But he's certainly a very, very good addition to the group.
And just how has he put it in the training and amongst the squad?
He's trained with, obviously, these past 2 weeks since we've been back, but he was also here just before the lockdown with Kedwin. And we were trying to get him signed then, but obviously because of his international clearance, it was taking a little bit of a long time. So we've done it during the lockdown, and we've got him eligible to play now for next week. And like I had said, he settled in well. You know, he's a good player, and good players settle in with other good players, so we've got no problems there.
Michael, like you say, quite a long time since the Vauxhall match. Just how have you reflected upon that one? Obviously, more than enough to look back at such a dramatic match. Just how have you looked back at it?
Do you know what? I'll be totally honest with you. I can't remember it. It's that long ago. It's like everything. When you've played, it's gone. It's over. You learn what you can from it to take it in the next game. But we kind of look back at that. The gap's too big. Or what we're looking at is training sessions. What have we done in training sessions leading up to the Liversedge game? That's what we look at. Whatever's gone in the past game-wise is well and truly forgotten.
You've made this place quite a fortress, especially in the Vase. Obviously, the Siege game, you've been drawing at home. Just trying to use that to advantage as much as possible.
Again, it's so long since we've played. It's not as if we're in a rhythm, so you kind of look at that either. It's how we are now. We've come back after 5 months off, and to get the lads where they need to be to get us through the next round. Next week probably has come a week or two too soon. They would probably feel the same. Ideally, Kevin and I would have liked the group together for another couple of weeks before we played this game, so that makes it more of a lottery. But we'll work hard and we'll prepare properly, and hopefully, like any other lottery, it's our numbers that come out at the end of the day.
Kevin, of course, it's bittersweet that fans can't be there. However, the club are going to be streaming the game. Just what would you say to supporters all around the nation, really, who can access games?
It's just, again, you're seeing the same things week in, week out. Football's not the same without supporters, but you've just got to ask for patience. And obviously, when it's right to do so, no doubt we'll welcome them back with open arms. But from a personal point of view, from mine and Mick's point of view, we would love, it would be advantageous to us to be here in the last 32 next week with 600 or 700 in here. Maybe it's more than that on any normal circumstances, shall we say. But it is what it is, and we've got to be patient and just wait until we can let them back in. And when we do, then we'll be better for it.
And finally, for Kevin, obviously the Vase final now has a date, May 3rd. Just how important is it though for the players to not look too far ahead and just focus on Saturday?
Well, myself and Mick, we've mentioned that we've got a huge game on Saturday. If we come through that, we'll have a huge game the following Saturday. So we've kind of got a date for that. That's kind of put to bed until that's our next game. Of course, we'll always be working with regards to who we play in the final, but the most important thing is the next game, and the next game is against Liversedge here next week in the last 32. Just going back on what you had said previously with regards to making this a bit of a fortress in the Vase, ideally we've we've travelled ever so well in last season's Vase, and again I think we used the travel to our advantage with chats on the coach and stuff with players and so on. But that doesn't faze us. So if we are fortunate enough to come through next week, we know it's going to be a tough game, and we get put on the road. Then so be it. We'll deal with that.